Hello, and welcome back to my Power Racers Retrospective. My name is Jack Beck, and today we'll be taking a look at set 8667, the Action Wheelie. Kicking off 2006 with a bang, we've got a bright red dragster to look at. What jumps out immediately about this set is that it looks nothing like our previous outings. It's got new wheels, both small and large, as well as a massive spoiler, with these orange fairings making their final appearance here. The highly detailed engine is a highlight to be certain too. This set is actually the first of the sets in this sub-theme that I had as a kid, and it's the only one I had from 2006. The next thing I got from this sub-theme was only 2 years later, from the 2008 wave. But more on that when we get there. This set does unfortunately feature a single stamp, that being this fireball sticker at the front, which covers these two curved slopes. Thankfully, that's all. Although, while we're on the subject of stickers, I do want to bring up that this wave, and likely other sets of the time, handle stickers pretty poorly. And I don't mean stamps, but rather how the instructions never show where the stickers go, instead just having this render on the last page. This can be especially unhelpful when building the combiner models, as you don't always know what stickered piece goes where. This wave introduced the pullback motor graphic that I use, and it shows up both in the instructions and box art. This graphic would be seen all the way up until 2008, after which it was dropped. And while we're on the subject of the paper material, I have to say that these early examples of rendered box art are really cool. I know some really prefer the old photographed box art, and that's completely fair, but I like the stylization of these renders, something that was almost certainly done as a workaround to the lacking realism of renders at the time. I glossed over it earlier, but the introduction of these rims is actually a huge deal. This set is one of the sets that introduced this cast as a whole, and actually sported two different variants, one which only appeared in 2 sets and in 2 different colors, making it set exclusive, and a reinforced one, which is what I've got, and is the one that lives on to this day. What's important for our purposes is that this piece would go on to be a central part of Power Racer's design from here on out. This wave is a transitioning point between the older and newer Power Racers in a lot of ways, and this is one of them. Finally, this set does actually live up to its name, as when it takes off, it hits a wheelie, thanks to the added weight on the back in the form of the spoiler. This doesn't work perfectly, but it is a great feature nonetheless. Let's see it in action. And that does it for today's episode. Tune in again next time as we make our way further down the racetrack.